Kulaya. Hello. Hi. My name is Del. This is Nigel. And you're watching Drinking
with Medication.
I am going to do a rewrite for the show. I'm going to have a Drinking and Medication. Hey, what's going on?
What's up, motherfuckers?
What's up, motherfucker? For those of you who tuned in to our last episode, this is the second part. Here's the first episode of Batman. Okay, I'm not going to do that shit again. But right now we have returned. Why? Nigel? Have we returned?
We are here to talk about the Batman villains.
That's right. The bad guys.
Who were
Or bad girls.
Oh, yes.
Bad girls, bad girls. What you gonna
say?
Actually, we're going to start off with a bad girl.
But keeping with only the bad girls and guys
Okay.
that were in
The films.
the films
The
and
films.
the TV. Some of the
TV series, yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Okay, we'll keep it simple.
Yes.
We'll keep it simple. We don't, because the comics, there's way too many villains for Batman World, and also Superman World. Actually, Superman World doesn't have as many villains.
a lot.
Are there?
Oh,
okay,
God,
fuck.
yeah.
I take that back.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of villains in the Batman world, but we're just going to keep it simple. We like to keep it simple here on Drinkin Yakkin because we're drinking, and we don't want to focus on too much shit that's going to throw us off.
Our brains will pop.
Exactly. Especially since we film all this shit in one shot. Actually,
No, we don't. Never.
Actually, I want to send out a special thanks to Eric for letting us use the song Left Turn City that you heard in the opening sequence. That is called... Oh my god. Okay, well, it's going to be in the end credits anyway. Fuck, I forgot
I'd
the name of the
also
song.
like to shout out a thanks to my fart musician who gave me the anti-ball itching cream.
And for having him come back on the show.
Exactly. You know,
He needed that because every time he would do the show, he would
my balls itch.
You know, my balls itch. Alright, let's start off talking about...
nasty balls.
I had a good segue before with the women,
Sorry.
but Nigel obviously fucked it up, which is okay because I need that sometimes.
Okay.
Anyway, we're gonna start off with the female villain that was in the latest Batman film,
Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, and that is of course
Talia Al Ghul.
Al Ghul.
Al Ghul.
Al Ghul.
She is the daughter of Ra's
Al Ghul. The name of the actress was Marion.
Maron?
Marion.
Yeah, we're reading it, okay?
Yeah, we have cheat notes because we can't. Marion Cotillard. Cotillard?
I think
we
so.
apologize sincerely if we fucked up on your name.
Yes.
But
We'd like to personally apologize in person.
yeah,
Please fly us out to LA.
big boobs. I think they casted her.
Dude, I nearly had
Okay,
the
you showed me pictures of Talia Ra's Ghul.
Yes.
I think they cast her pretty good.
They did
she
a
was pretty cute, big tits.
They did a good job.
Yeah.
She did a very good job.
Yes, she
of
did.
Talia.
And let's go to Ra's al Ghul,
Her father
her father, which was in Batman Begins,
and
and
Rises.
yes, he was.
He did
Yes,
appear
yes,
in the-
and he also, I think, appeared in Dark Knight too, didn't he? No, don't worry, it's no spoilers. We're not spoilers here.
No, he didn't actually. I think he did a flashback. I think.
He did. I think he did a
Little bit of a
flashback. I gotta watch Dark Knight again to confirm. And if I am right, tell me I'm right. Right here.
Comment.
Yes, that was Liam Neeson who played Ra's al Ghul, which I think he did a great job.
Very good.
And he also taught Ben Kenobi too.
Yes. And he was Hannibal.
Yes,
Right here.
That's
in
right.
The A-Team.
that's right, Mr. Hannibal Smith. Yes, great fucking movie. Actually, we should do an A-Team episode.
Ooh. But later.
Later. We're going to continue going on. We're going to talk about the main bad guy in Dark Knight Rises. Since we're still talking about Dark Knight Rises, we're talking about Bane. They got, what's his name? Tom
Hardy.
Hardy.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Damn good actor.
Great actor.
Really
Great
good.
job. I was a little weirded out by the voice, a little bit, but it was way better than the schmucker version. Fucking, and you know what kills me is everybody, because they've seen the movies only and they don't know anything about the comics, they see the schmucker version of Bane, which was
Robert Swanson?
Swenson.
Swanson?
That reminds me of Dumb and Dumber. I was way off. Samsonite.
It also reminded me of Dumber and Dumber. You spilly little bitch.
Did I spill?
You spilled.
Oh shit, man. Sorry. So we got a cleanup crew here. Obviously, my apologies. But anyway, Bane.
Continue.
Speaking of which, don't you think his bald head, that if you put a mask on, Nigel? Yeah? Bane? Yeah? What? Sorry about my spillage. I filled it too much, man. As usual.
Okay, go.
What's the next bad guy?
Well, let's
or girl.
Let's cover one of the main ones from the very first with Begins.
Batman Begins.
Scarecrow.
Oh, Scarecrow. Yes. And actually, he was in all three of them.
Yes.
He's for sure. We know he was in all three of them for sure.
Yeah.
What was the name? He's been in a couple of shows. Here, we're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat.
Cillian.
Fuck, I can't see.
Murphy.
Yeah, Cillian.
Cillian.
Murphy. Is that right? Cillian? Okay. We're totally off on these names.
Cillian, come back and correct us.
That's right. Come and beat the shit out of us if you want.
Come back on here and sit here and tell us.
Yeah, sit right the fuck here. Oh shit, I just spilled again.
This is a personal invite. Come and tell us we're wrong in pronouncing your name.
We challenge any actor to come on.
Yes.
Yes. So anyway, Cillian Murphy, yes, was Scarecrow. Great job. He did a great job.
Amazing job.
I really like the fact that they got the burlap bag idea.
Yes.
For the
it
mask.
works very well.
Yes, very well done.
Yep.
But let's go to another one, and that is one-time appearance, Poison Ivy. Why not? Let's mix it up a little bit. Poison Ivy, I think Uma Thurman was okay. Look, I got beer spilled all over my leg.
She was okay, but
She was okay.
it's because of Schmucker, the motherfucker, who basically screwed her. It just got too.
It was the writer. It was the writer. It wasn't Schmucker because
I blame Schmucker too.
You blame Schmucker as well. I blame the writer. You know, but I mean, Poison Ivy. She looked okay. Mind you, I would have preferred somebody else to play Poison Ivy.
Yeah.
I can't really name off who.
It just got too campy.
It did.
Overall, it just Batman and Robin. So.
Well, let's talk about Mr. Freeze then. Let's go on to Mr. Freeze because
Freeze. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. And we were always waiting for him to say that in the movie too. We're talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger who played Mr. Freeze, but in the original series,
yes,
and I only found out because you told me,
there were three
Mr. Freezes, and their names were.
Oh, here we go. Yes. Okay. First instance of Mr. Freeze.
Okay.
Was George Sanders.
Sanders.
Yes.
No relation to Colonel.
No.
Sanders.
He was in a two-parter.
Okay.
And then they brought another Mr. Freeze.
Odo.
Odo. Pre-Menger.
Sure. We're really fucking up on names today.
We're bastards.
Too many beers.
And that was another two-parter. And then again in another two-parter.
Number 3.
You pronounce this one.
All right, sure. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh no. Ellie Wallach. I'd say Wallach.
They were saying that
Wallach or Wallach. Yeah.
They were saying George and Odo actually put a. Well, here they are.
Yeah, we've been showing them. Yeah.
They actually put on a German accent for Mr. Freeze.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Rather than Ellie.
Okay,
but it's.
But Mr. Freeze.
Yeah.
Arnold, the costume was
too over the top.
Shit.
Yeah.
Pure shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want, the original cartoon series, the costume was done very, very well.
Well, the character himself is so good.
Yes, and he's cold. That's the whole point. He's a very evil, no caring, no heart.
No, he actually does have a heart. That's the whole thing with Mr. Freeze. But we'll get into things like that later on.
It's frozen.
He is a caring villain who just wants his wife back.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's all about his wife.
Okay. Well, let's move on.
But
to a guy who doesn't give a shit and has 2 personalities to boot.
Could that be Pee Wee Herman?
Yes. Yes. Pee Wee Herman,
the ultimate villain.
/ Paul Rubens.
Yes. He's dual personalities.
No, we're not talking about it.
We're not talking about him. We're talking about the 2
face. That's right. That's face.
Yeah.
Off on one side.
Oh, wouldn't it be so good if they got Nick Cage?
Nick Cage!
This is I demand.
Cheers to Nick Cage! We should have Nick Cage.
I demand the next Batmans, they bring Nick Cage as Two-Face. It'll be so good. You don't understand.
He was already Ghost Rider.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Nick Cage. Very subdued.
Put Nick Cage in there, period.
Yeah.
Just have Nick Cage in there. Okay, so Two-Face wasn't Nick Cage. It was
tier.
Aaron Eckhart was, in my personal opinion, was the best.
The Nolan verse.
Yes, the Nolan version.
Yep.
And the effects were spectacular. Yeah, they fucking did such a great job on Aaron Eckhart there. Yep. But of course, Tommy Lee Jones. Let's give him credit where credit is due. He did a good job. I think could have done better.
He could, but the only thing is, he was in the Schmucker universe.
The Schmucker universe, yes.
Which basically, you know, sucked balls.
Yes, which fucked his career. No, I'm kidding.
No,
but
good actor.
Yeah,
he did good with what he was given.
That's right. That's right. With the script, he did his interpretation, which Two-Face had never been
portrayed.
Yeah, exactly. It had never been shown in any film, so it's almost like, well, fuck. I mean, how do I play this guy?
Yeah.
Tommy Lee did a great job, regardless.
Yep.
But Aaron Eckhart, buddy, phenomenal. Yep. I mean, and he was a good-looking guy too.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the whole thing was Harvey Dent was supposed to be a good-looking guy who got his face all fucking mangled, and you know.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
Yes.
Watch Dark Knight again.
Watch Dark Knight. Fucking right. And to mention again the fact, not again, but to mention that the story was well handled, a little bit better in Dark Knight than it was in the Schmucker version, because they just kind of did like a video clip of him getting burnt with acid.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Okay, you know, and then Aaron Eckhart, obviously he had the scene with the fucking explosion. You see fire on his face. You're like, wow. Fuck. You know, and then when he finally makes his big appearance, you're like, damn, that motherfucker's mangled, yo. Sorry. Let's talk about the next film.
Okay.
see why are you giving a dramatic pause for? Fuck.
Because especially with Tommy Lee Jones.
Yes. Okay.
Another character who was in the same movie.
Okay.
Basically made him look so goofy at the same time.
Are we talking about
the Riddler?
The Riddler.
Good segue.
Mr. James Carrey, or Jim Carrey, which I think did a great job as the Riddler.
He did a great job in that universe.
In that universe, absolutely. But I think he would have done a great job regardless, because, and the fucked up part is, they were actually considering having Jim Carrey as the Joker. You remember that?
Oh yeah.
At one point they were thinking about it, but I think the Riddler was more of his character, especially after Frank Gorshin's interpretation.
Yes.
In the 1960s version.
Yes.
Frank Gorshin was phenomenal.
Oh, and he was always a class act.
Yeah, class. And Jim Carrey, I think, would probably be the only actor to follow.
There was rumors about what's his name, who's going to be Mark from Mark.
Oh, Robin Williams.
Robin Williams being Riddler.
Yeah. I was not aware.
He was
that's information.
Initially, it was supposed to be him as Joker.
Oh
then
shit!
He got passed off by.
Wow.
You know, we'll talk about him later.
Yeah. Well, we're getting to.
But basically,
the Joker.
He was up for Riddler.
Wow.
And then he got basically passed off again.
Fuck. I would like to see Robin Williams as any of them. I think it'd be a great.
There's a lot of characters he was on
villain.
For.
Yeah. Well, I know we're not going to talk about Joker yet, but there's one guy.
One man.
Who I think in the Tim Burton film.
Okay.
Was very well portrayed. Great actor.
Who would that be?
That would be.
Who would that be?
Danny DeVito as the Penguin. Mind you,
ding, ding.
It was written horribly. That whole fucking childhood bullshit was just fucking retarded. Batman Returns, just in general, was written badly, I think. But Danny DeVito played that character perfectly. You couldn't have gotten a better guy to play. Mind you, I mean, the whole blood thing coming out of his mouth every 5 seconds and whatnot, that just kind of, you know, was a little off. But
the circus crew.
Yeah, that was a little weird too. Like I said, it was badly written. Burgess Meredith, he had a tough act to follow, because Burgess Meredith, who was Mickey in Rocky, and I love mentioning that because I love Rocky, he did a great job as a Penguin, obviously.
Oh, fantastic.
And I think the fact that because they brought in Danny DeVito to play that character, they gave him a more real-life sort of Penguin look, as opposed to just a guy.
Well, it was the Tim Burton universe where basically everything gets twisted.
Twisted and mangled and weirded out and all that sort of stuff. Yeah.
Okay, let's mention it. We may as well. Tim Burton says in interviews he never read a comic. So it's basically understandable. He says, well, there's a penguin character. I'll make him look like a penguin.
But for a guy who didn't read comics, he did okay.
He did a pretty good job.
Pretty good job. Better than Schmucker. who I'm sure has read maybe one comic in his lifetime.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was Archie.
Archie. Exactly. But, well, okay, we're building up to the big guy.
The big guys.
Big guys.
Because there was a female next.
Oh!
You forget?
I did forget.
The feline.
We are talking about, yes, the pussy.
Yes. The one they call
Catwoman. Yes! I totally forgot about Catwoman. Holy shit. Okay, well, we're not talking about Halle Berry, though. Fuck off. Halle Berry, no. In my opinion, does not exist. Right here. Does not exist. Okay. No. Okay. Scratch that. Gone. I don't want to see that shit.
Okay. Barring Halle Berry.
Okay. Yes. Let's talk about
the Catwoman movie. Halle Berry.
Let's talk about the one in Batman Rises first.
Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Not my personal choice.
She wasn't Catwoman, though.
She was Selena Kyle.
She was Selena Kyle.
Selena Kyle.
Yeah.
But they did have her in the letter get up and all that. I like what they did with the little
kind
ear thingy. It was kind of cool with the little headpiece and the...
It was, from what I heard, there was a lot more design from the original look of Catwoman.
Yes.
Than the newer versions right now.
Yes. And Nolan actually did it in a real life thing, which we like talking about. And yeah.
And I guess real life, basically, people don't run around with whips.
And little leather ensembles, which Michelle Pfeiffer, I think, did a great job. My favorite scene in Batman Returns.
Meow.
Yes! When she does that big fucking elaborate flip,
yep.
And then she was like, meow, bitches. I think bitches should have been added to the script. What do you think, Nigel? Yeah. Okay. And then, of course, let's talk about the 60s. 3 Catwomans. Of course, the most popular one, which everybody knows for, and I forget her name, Julie Newmar. No. Fuck you with Eartha Kitt. I hated Eartha Kitt, but there, we just mentioned her. You just ruined my moment. But Julie Newmar, which is everyone's favorite Julie, I don't think she's my favorite one. I think Lee Merriweather was my favorite Catwoman.
See, Lee Merriweather only did the movie.
The movie?
Yes. Shut up. Only did the movie, and Julie Newmar is just known more.
I liked Julie Newmar.
Huge lineups.
Yeah,
she actually dismissed being Catwoman.
Really?
She rejected it.
Wow.
And then...
Wow.
I need money.
Yeah.
Cash
was running a bit low.
Cash was king.
Yeah, but I think Lee Merriweather was the best of all the Catwoman.
She did a very good job.
And I mean that in general. I think of all the Catwomans, just period, she was the best one. Lee Merriweather was sexy as shit, and she really played it off. Anyway, let's move on. Okay. And I know everyone's probably been waiting there, and this is a long episode. Let's talk about...
Where's the drum roll? Edit in the drum roll, goddammit.
I don't know if I can find one. Okay. I'll try to find one. Here we go. Drum roll. Joker. Jack Nicholson. Let's start off with him.
Okay.
Let's start off with him. I know you're dying to talk about Cesar Romero, which the mustache was classic.
Was pure class.
He was great. He was great. Cesar Romero was fucking fantastic. Jack Nicholson put a different spin on it, though.
Every single one of the Jokers, the three. And, of course, Heath Ledger.
Heath fucking Ledger. But, okay, go on. Sorry.
Each one of the three was a different style of the Joker.
Yeah.
Because in the comic books, the Jokers returned and returned and returned and returned. Every single Joker has been slightly different.
Yeah.
These are different kind of psyches of
every single one, yeah. I mean, Cesar Romero's version was more of a kind of out there, sort of weird, which was perfect. Comedic, yeah, absolutely. But then again, the series was more of a comedy.
Exactly.
Yeah, so it fit perfectly with what was going on. Exactly. Jack Nicholson was more of a sophisticated Joker with a bit of a fucking...
twit.
Yeah, like a little... kind of, there's something missing from this cat.
Yeah.
And it was perfect.
Yes.
It was perfect. And then Heath Ledger.
He was the ultimate terrorist.
Took it to the next level. Fucking Heath Ledger was fucking fantastic. I mean, you were even telling me at one point that he took notes on shit that that Joker would find funny.
He kept a daughter with him.
Yeah. What was it, like 2 babies smacking 2 fucking babies heads together?
It's like, you know,
which I can't believe I'm laughing to it, but it's like in the Joker's world,
it's like abortions while you're doing parachuting. You know, it's like that would be it.
That's fucked. You know, but I mean, rest in peace, Heath Ledger. It was phenomenal. I think Heath Ledger's performance as the Joker, phenomenal, unbelievable. And I know I've mentioned this in a previous episode of Drinkin Yakkin, but Heath Ledger, in my personal opinion, best Joker ever. I think best performance ever from any villain.
It's hard to top.
Very hard to top. Yeah. Very hard to top. So anyway, I think we ended on a very strong note there. I think we should... No, don't say another word, because I know you're going to fuck it up. Let's just cheer and call it
Egghead.
Ah! Asshole! Alright, thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Fucking cunt.
I got you, bitch.
Asshole.
Finally, we meet face to face! More than John, Gorshin will be!